Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. So excited you're here with me today. I have a watercolor card for you. I haven't done any watercolor in a while, so I got the Joy and Noel stamp set out, my Stamparatus, and my Stays on ink, and I started stamping up. And you're going to see some camera shake here when I'm stamping because my camera now sits on the tabletop with me, so if I make movements that jiggle the tabletop, then it jiggles the camera. So I'm really sorry about that. It's not your eyeballs, it's me. So I inked this up several times to get a nice dark black image because my ink pad was almost dry, and I didn't realize that when I started the video, but then I was kind of stuck. So I'm using my Real Red ink here, and I'm going to use Cherry Cobbler as well, and you can see there I was squeezing it together really hard because I wanted to get that ink into the plate of the ink pad. I'm taking my water and I'm painting in all of the areas of this poinsettia or poinsettia, however you prefer to pronounce it. This is like the great debate. How do you say poinsettia? Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? So you'll have to comment below and let me know how you say it. Anyway, I'm taking and adding water so that when I drop my ink in, it will kind of bloom and move about because there's already water on the surface of the paper. So you get better blooming with better watercolor paper. However, I was having a really hard time getting this ink to stamp on my Arches cold press watercolor paper, which is what I prefer to use. Yes, Stampin' Up! Has their own watercolor paper, and there's nothing wrong with it, except it's like a student grade paper, and I really prefer the heavier grade watercolor because the ink and the water tends to move better on it. So if you are watercoloring, I don't know, that's me. I just prefer it. So then here I started deciding I was going to go outside the lines and really just make this a messy kind of card. This is so hard for me to do. You have no idea. I like clean and simple, and messy is not easy for me. So now I'm taking Pool Party, and I've already gone around the edges of this with water and added water, and then I'm just dropping the ink into the water so that it can kind of just move freely about. I felt like this needed something around the edges. I didn't want just stark white happening around the poinsettias, so I went in with this Pool Party ink to give it just a little bit of a background. You could go darker here or lighter or whatever you prefer. I personally felt like this was on the verge of being too light, but it worked out okay. In person, it's really pretty. Now I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz ink, and I'm just going in and going to color all of these pieces green. I actually don't think the little balls are meant to be green. I think they're probably meant to be red, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to keep everything green on those for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I set this aside and let it dry, and then I grabbed my shimmer paint and I started flicking shimmer paint onto my, whatever you call this, my background piece, my card. And I did get a really big blob of shimmer paint right on the end, which I really was not happy about. So I blotted up that shimmer paint with a piece of toilet paper. Good God. That's funny. It was tissue paper. I promise I'm not using toilet paper. Good Lord. I mean, I do use toilet paper. Oh, Lord Jesus. Helper. Okay, so this is the finished card, people. All the products are listed below the video. You can shop with me at shoploveandstampin.com. Click on either one of these images to subscribe to my, God, helper. To watch another video, click the little circle with my face to subscribe to my channel. And pray for me, people. I clearly need it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you tune in for a video again soon. Bye.